Welcome back to L&K. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
As always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And we're gonna say the merch at the beginting.
And
don't forget the merch.
Don't forget the merch.
Don't forget the merch.
We gonna come back to it.
We're gonna come back and do it again for you all over again because
gotta get in your head.
Yeah, got a subliminal message in there. Not so subliminal though. What we got today?
We got Elvis Presley in the ghetto.
In the ghetto, king of rock and roll, Mr. Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
You know many of his songs?
Not really.
Not really. I'm sure you've heard the Blue Suede Shoes and Jailhouse Rock and all the.
Yeah, I mean, is the song actually called Heartbreak Hotel?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that one.
You know that one. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Like I said, I may not know him by song title.
Got it.
But if I heard it, I've heard this song before.
You're like, yeah, I know that's Elvis.
Like, I've heard this song before. Don't remember it. I just kind of like remember the chorus. So as far as like what he says during the song,
yeah,
it's gonna be all new again.
It's gonna be all new. All right, well, let's do it. Let's get into it, Mr. Elvis Presley.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries, 'cause if there's one thing she don't need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? Your child needs a helping. He'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns.
Some deep stuff from 1969, right?
And he's not even from Chicago, right?
No. Nope.
But that resonates everywhere though. Like,
yeah, to this day.
Like, some people, like, when you have kids, like, a lot, even people who aren't, say, per se poor or struggling, but the moment you feel like you realize that you're about to have another kid, or depending on how many kids you're about to have, or just one.
Yeah.
The whole mind frame changes on, like, well, how I'm going to take care of these kids. Like,
yep.
And you don't want to not provide. This is, and that was just the first verse.
That was the first verse, yeah. He's already talking about statistics and homelessness and grow up to being an angry young man because he's put in that situation of being brought up and
not having much. And then the mom's already stressing out. And once the child is born, like, that's... Yeah, man.
That's when it starts.
Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto.
Facts.
Yep.
Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As the crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as her young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cried.
I'm gonna rewind though, but
Yeah, just what he said right now. When one young man dies, and then another one's born again, right back into that same circle.
And just the whole fact that, like, as the child starts getting older,
yeah,
his attitude starts changing. Now he learn how to. It do be some snotty no kids though.
yeah, definitely.
Nah, but they just get you. The mind frame is different. Like, you got to do whatever you have to do to survive.
Yeah.
And you learn how to fight. You fighting for what you want.
Yep.
You got to steal, rob, and then once you get the courage enough or the money from robbing or stealing, fighting, you buy a gun. And then once you buy the gun, then you start doing the carjacking or trying to rob the local liquor store, stuff like it's like just so much stuff that goes on.
Yeah. And it happened because the people who came before you were in that same situation.
Yeah.
So it came from that first person who had to be that person to, to take that step to be,
and it's
pushed in that direction.
Like, as a man, especially if, like, your father's not around and then you're raised in the ghetto or not substantial living areas, and it's just you and your mom, and let's just say you're the oldest and you got other siblings, and you see your mom struggling. So now your mind frame is like, you're the man of the house. You got to do what you got to do. So then therefore you end up robbing, stealing, selling drugs, like getting into all type of stuff.
Yeah, you got no childhood
to help your mom out.
Yeah, you got no childhood at that point. You became
and that's
the
the
man.
same thing. Like, as far as a female, she takes on another motherly role and helping, like, it's mother/father role, because now she's doing other stuff too. She may not be robbing or stealing, but now she's doing other things, like working 2 or 3 jobs, going to school, helping mom with the kids, and doing all this type of stuff. And then it's just tough, because you never know too. Like, it could be a situation where the mom don't care.
True. Yeah.
Mom could be alcoholic, on drugs and stuff. So now, as kids, you're forced to grow up and.
Yeah, you got to be the parent to your own parent at that point. And it's tough, and it's just it's that cycle over and over again. If you're in it, you repeat that same stuff sometimes. You can't get out of it if you're still struggling and you're becoming the parent.
And see, this, like, it touches, because, like, I know people like this. People who've been through this. Like, I've lost people because of this. Like,
right.
So, like, this, like, for you to say in 1969, to know that this still hitting in 2021, and when I was growing up in the 90s and 80s and all that stuff. Like,
right.
Well, now I'm going to say the 80s. I don't remember too much from the 80s.
You remember a little bit, but I mean, it's been going on, and it's the same story. Nothing's changed. We're all in that same situation. Well, not we personally, but as a country, we're all in that same situation where we still have the exact same thing he's talking about.
And then, like, he read it too, like, people turn their back on them. And that's what makes it worse.
Yeah. Takes a village.
They really do.
Absolutely.
And his mama cried.
I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, man, that's another deep song there, and from somebody that a lot of people won't expect it to be from, Elvis.
Yeah,
King
like
of rock
I said,
and roll.
I just remember the thing in the Ghetto.
Yeah,
but then I think I may have heard it from another song where they kind of sampled this and brought out the In the Ghetto part more.
Okay.
But what he said, like I said, I don't remember none of the lyrics.
Yeah, just to listen to it again, like, man, I don't remember them saying that.
And then, like, I think the Heartbreak Hotel, I probably just know the first line, even if that's the first line of the song.
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was pretty deep.
Yeah, that was really deep. Like I said, from somebody who wouldn't expect it to be sung from. You think of the high energy rock and roll. You think Elvis Presley, and you don't really hear
the performance.
Yeah, you don't really hear this, because he went from that kind of pop, thing into more of the deeper stuff later on when he was towards the end of his life. So yeah, it's cool to see that transition that he made as well, from being that the teen idol when he was younger.
Okay.
Not him being a teen necessarily. I don't know how old he was, honestly. But, he was the heartthrob and all the girls loved him and stuff. And they watched him perform and stuff. And then they hear some deep stuff like this when he's at his concerts. And it's like, man, he can really hit those.
Change the mood of the arena.
Absolutely, for sure. But yeah, that was a great song. Great song.
Very great song.
Yeah.
But as always, that was Elvis Presley with In the Ghetto. As always, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out the merch. If you're in the ghetto, the suburbs, the Hamptons, it don't matter.
It don't matter where you are. On vacation.
Yeah.
Acapulco.
Rock the merch.
Rock the merch. Get it.
But until next time, we're out. We'll holla.
We out.